Alright, it's your boy Swaggy Lee, and we back with the PUMA collab. ASAP Rocky and PUMA. The shoe's called the PUMA Inhale. I got a size 9.5, and this colorway is called the Distressed Canvas colorway. Now, I rock with ASAP Rocky. Get home ASAP. It's been a rocky week. I rock with ASAP Rocky. His best song for me, I like most of the songs that are on At Long Last ASAP. I think that's like his best album for the most part. I think the first album, Long Live ASAP, that one's really good too. That's like the beginning ASAP though, so I mean you can't go wrong with that. I think At Long Last, it kind of has some. I like pretty much every song on that album, but I know a lot of people aren't really the biggest fan of that album. So I mean I get it though. Testing has a couple bops on it, but for the most part, Testing is a little bit mid, but you can figure it out. If you listen to it, you can figure out a way to listen to the whole thing if you want to. So the collab, I don't know how long they've been collabing for. I think ASAP been with PUMA for about the last like year or two. You know his baby mama Rihanna she's with PUMA as well. She's been with them for since 2015 or something like that, so that's a long-standing relationship. And then they're with her husband now, so it's a good family relationship they got over there. He did that. I know they made him the head director for Formula One last year, and they did the whole collab. They dropped the pants, and they had the helmet, I think, and some gloves and all that different stuff that Formula racing driving people drive. And that collab was pretty straight. I know everything sold out. It was only an in-person collaboration that they did was at the Miami Formula One show, I think. So that one was pretty straight. All those clothes are tough, and they had this pair of blue denim ASAP Rocky pants with PUMA, with the PUMA logo across the crotch, and it was some denim pants and everything. They never even released those from the collection, but those are so fire. And then I think they had a couple of shirts. They had them testing dummy shirts and all that, or crash dummy shirts with the they had the crash dummy shirts with the seatbelts on them and the testing logo or the PUMA logo on those. Those are straight, but I don't really want to walk around looking like a crash dummy. But I mean, if you are a crash dummy, it's a good shirt to wear. And the collab has been going pretty well in my opinion. Some of the first shoes that they dropped in terms of colorways, I think all the colors that they drop actually are fire. I was gonna say some of the first colors that they dropped weren't really all that fire, but I think the colorways are fire. So I went ahead and tapped in and got this color. It's called the Distressed Canvas color. The box is pretty tough too. PUMA on the box with the ASAP on the box, and then all this different sizing and stuff over here. So that's hard. Then a little 2000. I don't know what the 2000 represents, because ASAP Rocky is older than being born in 2000, but who knows. And all right, so let's see what the kicks is looking like. So I worn these already, so if they not looking fresh, I know you can't even tell anyway, so no matter. All right, they got mad distressing all over them, so they're distressed over here, and then they have a couple different rips, and then the canvas is already frayed here, and then as well as there's a rip right here too, and a rip here. So I'm not sure what type cushioning's in the shoe. They're not really the most comfortable shoe. They're a little flat, but if you don't have flat feet, then you'll be straight with them and everything. And I think maybe your time limit is maybe 2 or 3 hours wearing these sneakers before you start feeling anything bad. And they have a 3D embroidered Flocko logo on them. You know, he's pretty boy Flocko and everything. So it gives a little more touch on them. You know, if anybody's up all over you and all that, they'll be like, oh snap, you got ASAP Rocky shoes. But I mean, probably by that point they're all on top of you. You probably done said it already and been like, yo, you see my ASAP Rocky shoes? Or they'll probably ask why you got those beat up shoes on and everything. But I mean, it just gives you that different look than wearing some everyday clean shoes and everything. But it's kind of like wearing a pair of Golden Goose sneakers. You can't really go wrong with Golden Goose sneakers. I mean, but this is kind of the same idea, I feel like, but maybe a cheaper standpoint, maybe a little bit more beat. But I mean, they do have. Oh, Balenciaga had them other shoes too as well that were like super duper beat back in the day. I think a few years ago that were kind of popular, and everybody was like confused why anybody would want them. But I mean, sometimes it's like when it comes to swag, you gotta switch it up and everything. You don't want to wear. Sometimes you might not want to wear a clean shoe. You might want to wear a dirty shoe, and might have like, cause you know he's going for that whole. I think his collection where his actual clothing thing is called Riot, or it's like an American Riot type thing. So he's trying to like go with that whole aesthetic and everything. The Riot clothes, those are hard though. I like some of the bomber jackets and some of the shirts and everything are fire. And I mean, overall, looking at these, I think these are tough and everything. I know they sold out multiple places, so it's like hard to go back and cop them anywhere. But I mean, I think these are tough. And they got ASAP on the insole of the shoe as well. The bottom of them pretty good, and it's not no sliding or anything. They have pretty good ridges in this shoe as well to keep your traction anywhere. It's not like you about to be hooping in them or anything, but gives you good traction, not to be sliding everywhere. I think the distressness, I mean, they're overly distressed and everything, but it's a good distressing and everything. It's like distressed enough to where somebody won't, I don't think anybody that really gets it is gonna really be like, oh, he has beat up shoes on. But I think people that really get it are gonna be like, those are kind of tough, like you're wearing shoes that aren't clean from the start. And it kind of gives you the reason to, I'm personally not gonna walk around and just beat up my shoes if I paid for them. Even if I did pay for them, I'm not just gonna walk around and try to kill them. But you may not have to feel so worried about not beating them up if considering they're already beat up. So maybe it's a good like party shoe or whatever. It's a good shoe to hang out when you know you're gonna be at an event where multiple people are gonna be at stepping on your sneaker. Because I know I hate being places people stepping on my sneaker. I don't even know what shoes to wear when I know I'm gonna be places like that. Cause I'm like, bro, everybody's gonna step on my sneakers while I'm here. So I feel like this is a good one to use. And you can switch your swag up and everything. I mean, good like some cool jeans and all that different type stuff, and like some distressed clothes and ripped jeans, and like more urban clothes from like not necessarily streetwear, but just more clothes that look more urban and like regular everyday-ish. I feel like we'll look really, really good with these. Hopefully, if I can, I could try and put a fit pic of me wearing them with them on right here. And then I think they're tough though. I know they come with another color pair of laces with them, some bone laces. I think that's what I would call. That's the color I'm gonna call these. These are like bone or like light something color, but it's a pretty good pair of laces. I think the red laces are more fire, definitely way more fire than these ones. So if you got these, I advise that you keep the red laces in. All right, so overall, would I keep or sell this shoe, or would I like keep wearing it and everything? I would keep wearing these. I wouldn't sell these if I didn't have to. I mean, if I saw them, I'd probably just go buy more shoes or something like that. But I mean, for the most part, it's a really, really good shoe. I think you could get away with doing some different stuff with them than wearing your regular everyday Nike and Adidas. Sometimes it's just cool just not to wear regular shoes. Like sometimes get tired of wearing, can't get tired of no Air Force Ones, classic and everything, but you know, getting tired of wearing just Nikes every day, or just, you know, trainers and Jordans. Definitely, I'm not even wearing Jordans that much nowadays, but I mean, it's just cool to wear different shoes that's not the everyday shoes. So I would give these about, out of the scale of out of 10, give these about the 7.5. But this is not a bad 7.5. This is like a cool 7.5. It's like, do you like them or no? Yes, 7.5 and like 7.5. Because if you're going 8 and higher, that means these are fire. That means these are just crazy. So I'm gonna go 7.5 just to keep them at the chill level. We ain't gonna go past 7 because that's, or 6 and everything. Cause that's starting to feel like he not really feeling them as much as he talking about. But I mean, at this point, 7.5 I feel like is a good scale for these. I feel like ASAP and PUMA, they got more work they could do in the future. I feel like this is a good starting point for where they're starting at, and I feel like there's a lot to build on with their relationship and everything, because you could always lean more into his clothing and how he dresses and everything with the shoes. They did drop a whole clothing collection with these sneakers and everything, but the clothes are like $150 for like a hoodie, $275 for the sweatpants and for the jeans. They're like the exact same jeans I mentioned earlier with the black denim jeans with the PUMA across the crotch, and they have like knee pads them and everything. So I think it's like kind of like a mechanic type vibe to it. But for $275, bro, I'm gonna buy a pair of pants that cost more than the sneakers to wear with the sneakers. At that point, sneakers and the pants is about almost $400. $400 or $500 for the sneakers and the pants. So ASAP and PUMA, y'all got to work on the price of them clothing if y'all really want people to buy it, not go on sale everywhere. But that's stuff y'all can work on in the future. But at the point right now, sneakers, they're definitely fire. Would I take more colorways of them? More colorways are ill. I know they have a green and a black colorway that's coming out soon if they haven't came out already. Those are dope. And they have the similar colorway to these that are red and black. I think they're distressed too, but not as distressed as like the distressed canvas here. And those are really good pair too. So I feel like if you want to just wear different sneakers and have your swag just kind of be a little bit different than the everyday Nike Jordan, it's a really good sneaker to go with. So PUMA ASAP, y'all did a good job with these. I rock out with them. Cool. If you rock out with these sneakers too, let me know in the comment section maybe, or just hit me up on IG or something. And that's gonna be all. I'm gonna hit y'all up later. Peace.